How do you feel?
I feel good.
Good.
Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara.
Got some gas sharks.
First into the tank is a solution to a dirty little secret with homegrown eggs.
Duck.
Hi, Sharks. I'm Amy.
I'm her husband, Bryce.
And I'm Tim.
We're from Riverton, Utah, and we're seeking $200,000 in exchange for 10% equity in our company, Good Egg.
Backyard chickens are booming! They are now being raised in over 11 million households in the U.S. alone and growing.
But fresh eggs come with a not-so-fresh problem.
Sharks, feast your eyes on every chicken keeper's least favorite daily chore. Cleaning the eggs.
Mud?
Check.
Mystery chunks?
That's a double check. Even the visibly clean-looking eggs not covered in mud or crud can still pose a salmonella or E. coli risk.
What?
When we first started raising ducks and chickens, we thought that collecting eggs would be the fun part, but no one had solved that dirty little secret.
You see, the unglamorous truth that social media never shows you is that farm fresh can sometimes mean comes with souvenirs of a poop shoot exit strategy.
Introducing
Good Egg!
our patented food-grade
It's
silicone,
patented!
fully reversible, dishwasher-safe egg scrubber that we invented on our own little homestead.
Good Egg's flexible nubs gently and quickly scrub away coop crud without harming the shell. And our functional nest design easily ensures airflow and drainage to keep your brush clean and hygienic.
Pair the Good Egg brush with our 99% organic enzyme egg wash, and you'll break down bacteria and contaminants easily and naturally without penetrating the egg's porous shell. Sharks, who's ready to help elevate the modern homesteading experience and hatch a delicious deal with our clucking, awesome brand?
And help make every egg a good egg!
I like the
And we are back with another Shark Tank reaction video. I am your host, Dave, a 10+ year intellectual property attorney. And who would have thought? Again, a lot of times we take these things for granted when you're talking about like eggs and a lot of the things that's kind of come from animals and as relates to the cleanliness and the preparation of it. But yeah, I would imagine that the chickens, the ducks, they're kind of dropping eggs and it's going in dirt, mud, whatever the case may be, and that has to be clean before it kind of makes it to the store shelves or whatever the case may be. So who knew? I would have thought that the process was like automated as opposed to you having to kind of individually clean each individual egg. That seemed to be a daunting task, but I guess in some cases I would imagine that it is automated. So for those of you who don't know, I am Dave, 10+ year intellectual property attorney, dealing with everything from patents, copyrights, trademarks, as well as trade secrets. And when I'm doing these videos, these reaction videos, I'm looking for 3 things plus a bonus one. How simple is it? It is a simple product, it seems like. How effective is it? Now, the effectiveness is a lot of times ascertained by way of the sales as well as the reviews, and $200,000 for 10%. That's a $2 million valuation. So I would imagine that they have some type of sales. What's the market like? This is an interesting question for a number of reasons. Obviously, we know eggs is a thing. I think this is a niche market. You and I are not cleaning and kind of using a device to prepare our eggs, but I would imagine farmers and whatever the case may be is using this device. Now, again, are you using this device compared to an automated process? That's kind of my whole thing. Hopefully that question gets answered. I don't watch these things in ahead of time, so I'm kind of giving you guys my real-time thoughts as I kind of hear them for the first time. So it'll be interesting about the market. Definitely, it's, is it a big enough market for it? We'll see here. Then a fourth and a bonus one is intellectual property. Are you protecting your IP? And you heard, I think her name Amy was, they got a patent on the actual product. Seems like Good Eggs. I was looking and it seems like they have a trademark at least pending on the product. So they have 2 out of the intellectual property taking steps to protect it, which, hey, as an IP attorney, I'm biased. The whole point of this channel is protecting your intellectual property because it becomes a big part of the business. And anytime I can see people protecting intellectual property, that makes me happy. So again, it's a lot of good stuff going with this product. The market I'm kind of interested in still. But again, we're going to find out a lot of that stuff as we kind of hear the pitch here. So before we get back to it, please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. We got a ton of things here on the channel, not just these reaction videos. I drop interviews once a week And I do a live once a week. We also do some IP in the news, some current events. Kind of we break those down as well and see what we can ascertain from an IP perspective or IP perspective. So you hit that like button. There's a ton of things that we do on the channel, everything intellectual property, and I would imagine that you can get with something. So let's kind of get back to it and see if these fine farmers get a deal. Let's go.
Name.
Good job.
It's a cool name.
It is a cool name. I would agree with that.
Does the
Good
egg come out of the same orifice that the
That's a
poop
great
comes out of?
question.
There we go.
So all
There it
birds
is.
have one hole for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Everything uses it, right?
Okay, we have a ton of chickens on the farm.
Yes.
Chip actually just bought me 6 ducks for my birthday because they're so stinking cute. So
Yeah.
now the idea of having duck eggs is really exciting.
Yeah.
I just
how
want to
much-
know the cost of each piece.
The brushes for us landed just under $2 a piece, and we sell them for $20.
Wow.
The kit itself is $55 and landed altogether for us is just under $10. The wash has our lowest margins. Landed for us is $3.79, and we sell it for $15.
And how much have you sold to date?
To date, we have sold over $2.5 million.
Wow.
2024, our first full year in business, we did $1.1 million.
What did you make on the 1.1 million?
So we made $360,000.
that's after
for
you paid
you.
yourself?
Crazy.
No, that was before. So our net profit at the end of the year was around $50,000.
So this year, what will you make?
This year, we're on a trajectory to beat $3 million
Okay,
right
what
now.
will you make on the 3 million?
Right now, we would make around $500,000.
After you pay yourself?
After we pay ourselves.
So what do you need the money for?
Yeesh.
So $200,000 would be into growing our inventory. R&D, we have a whole bunch of products that are not just in cleaning eggs, but really in the modern homesteading space.
I think the biggest thing I'm wondering is if I'm in a farm and ranch store, we have one right by the farm. My thought when I see something like this for 55 to 65 bucks is it feels like it's a little high on the retail side. And when I think about a lot of people who would just assume, oh, I'll use an antibacterial soap, or I mean, that's what a lot of people are doing.
Sure.
How are you educating people? And then how are you differentiating your thing versus what we have in the sink, which I would have assumed was
Right.
sufficient?
Right. Many people think to go to dish soap because it's use it on your dishes. Surely it's safe.
It's right there. Yeah.
Right. Eggs are porous. So things that are on the surface will start to seep through those pores. And dish soap is one of those that will start to seep through and it can actually draw bacteria inside the eggs. So we are a premium product. However, it's meant to be a one-time purchase for the brushes, right? It's meant to replace all the sponges, all the rags, all the paper towels that you go through, minimize waste. And now what you're gonna come back for is wash. We're also a give back. So we give back 10% to charity. So we have to allow a room to be able to do that as well.
I wanted to hear just a little bit about the charity.
Yeah, it's a huge part of our founding story. When we were getting ready to launch this thing, we were going through prototypes, we were getting all excited, and we finally felt ready to do it. I was pregnant with our second daughter, and I was actually hit with a stage 4 breast cancer diagnosis.
Wow.
So Good Egg had to pause. We had to wait and focus on my healing. And yeah, there you can see, there's kind of a little bit of our journey. We had to just kind of press hold on things and focus on healing and getting well and focusing on our family. And it's kind of just become a part of who we are. And it's been a journey to get here. And we knew that if we could have a successful company and if we could have something that would be able to support this kind of awareness and this kind of give back, we wanted to take that opportunity. And it might seem disjointed from an egg scrubber, right? But you never know what your platform is going to be. And our community stepped up for us, and we want to step up for them.
It's very clear that you care so much about humanity, that you care about doing a good job for society. I really like that. You know, I bought all the tools to do the dog thing with my son, and then I got intimidated by the poop factor. I think you're on the right track. I'm really excited for what you built, but my intimidation with the space is high enough that I'm sorry, but I'm out.
That's okay.
And as you get the first shark that goes out, man, one of the things I love about Shark Tank is you learn so much. Who would have thought that ducks, number one, they poop and lay eggs out of the same hole? That's interesting to learn about. But then I think the other thing too is this is why I love innovation. The fact that, I mean, from what I hear, kind of that farming lifestyle is very tough. And a lot of times you hear that it's not a ton of money in there. However, you can be a farmer, create a product. I was kind of a little skeptical based on the sales, but again, they did $1.1 million their first year in existence, in which they made after paying themselves $50,000. This year, they're going to project to make over $3 million, and they're going to take home $500,000 after paying themselves. So to be in business, to create a product, I'll be interested on whether or not they make more money for themselves with the product as opposed to actually doing the farming thing. But to kind of be able to connect that in or put those together, and you have a pretty good living now, making a nice amount of money, having a product, having products in this case, and protecting them via patents. You got the trademarks, so forth and so on. So this is one of the things why I love innovation, is because it can create, it can make maybe a tough field with regard to farming, and now you have these kind of ancillary products that you're selling, that you're providing. Like I said, I was skeptical, but the fact there's clearly a need for it if they're selling so much. Seems like they're selling maybe a lot more of the kind of the soap and things like that compared to the one-time purchase of the cleaner. But again, they're making a lot of money. They have a lot of great margins, and they're even giving back. So, man, shouts out to these three. Let's see if they get a deal as you have one of their sharks go out. Let's go, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Always interested to hear from you guys. Your comments are pretty good.
Thank you so much.
So guys, I don't feel there's enough need for the product for people to use it. I just don't see my way to big sales. So for that reason, I'm sorry to tell you I'm out, but I'm a great fan.
Thank you so much,
Listen,
Barbara.
guys, if I decide to get a chicken farm, I will definitely use this.
You're not going to get a chicken farm, Laura.
I would definitely use this because it's well made. It just seems smart. You guys are lovely. I don't think I'm the right shark for you because I just don't really have any experience in this space. I wish you guys the best of luck, but I'm out.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Let
you.
me take
I
a stab
appreciate
at it,
it.
okay? Not every deal's investable. This is at the beginning of a nascent startup trying to figure out how to scale this. I don't think it's worth anywhere near $2 million right now. You have to prove the model, in particularly the sell-through of the wash, because I don't think I'd buy your wash again. I'd probably use detergent. I wouldn't know any better. This is not for me, guys. I'm out.
And then there was one.
Chip and Joanna, what do you guys think?
Little TV action. I'm actually surprised, man. I thought they'd get a little bit more traction than that. Let's go.
Their egg cleaning brush, Good Egg.
So my lovely bride would like to dig in here.
A couple things. First of all, I love your branding. I think for me as a consumer, when I see something that catches my eye, I love the storytelling. I hear your passion behind it, which makes me excited about what you can build on top of this. Like you said, this is just the beginning. I mean, I think there's some things to figure out, margins and what is the end goal. I feel like with us, with Magnolia, I can honestly see this living in our ecosystem. I mean, we have a farm. We really believe in the lifestyle and the reward of growing your own food.
Yes.
We've done it for years. So we feel like this is something that we have seen become popular. And so there's something about that.
Not just popular, I mean, it's a movement. We're gonna cut right to the chase. $200,000, fair enough. 20% of Good Egg, and we're in.
Wow.
Okay. That's not a bad deal.
First of all, thank you so much for that offer.
Chip and Joanna, we are wondering if you would possibly consider the
$200,000
$200,000 for 15%.
Meet in the middle.
We did not practice this part. being sticklers is not our strong suit, you know. I feel passionate that the 20%'s the right number.
Yeah, I feel like what we can bring to the table.
I think we're going to be able to take y'all to the moon and back.
Uh-oh.
That's my sales pitch, and we sincerely want you guys to do what's in your best interest.
What do they have?
You believe in us, huh, guys?
We believe in y'all.
We do.
Let's go to the moon.
I believe
Let's
in
go to
those
the moon.
guys. Let's go to the moon.
Let's go to the moon.
That's so exciting.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. You guys did great. Well done. Hey, congratulations. You bet. So proud of you. You've done such a great job.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
We have always been so inspired by Chip and Joanna and what they've done, and just to get a deal with them today is just like mind-blowing and so amazing.
Man, good stuff. I actually like those entrepreneurs. I'm gonna kind of reach out to them, see if I can get them on the program. Let's kind of see what the website is looking like. You heard they said that they have patent protection. See if they are letting that be known on the website. Let's go here. It actually is a pretty cool website. See them cleaning an egg right there. I want to see that video. So it's crazy to think that we're probably eating eggs that have been cleaned with dish soap, which apparently is not a good thing. Let's go down to the bottom of it. This is typically where you see the patent protection. Let's see if they have the patent numbers. They said they were issued, if I was mistaken. I'm not seeing it on here. The only thing I would say to Amy, Brad, I think Tim is hey man, put the patent number on the website at the bottom here. Put people on notice that you have patent protection. To the extent that it's pending, put patent pending, but I'll definitely make it known to others that you are protecting your product by way of patents. And really it can kind of come into play if you have to sue somebody and kind of when do you calculate damages from. You can make a good argument that damages should be calculated from when you when a notice requirement was given, and that notice requirement should have been, again, from way back compared to when you send that cease and desist letter. So that's the only thing I would say to the entrepreneurs. But man, it seems like it's a phenomenal product. They're making a ton of money with the product, and it seems like they have a deal to potentially go to the moon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like I said, your guys' comments are all always pretty interesting, and even a lot of the business owners or kind of business pitchers themselves have kind of leave good comments, and I always enjoy reading the comments and responding to them. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Before we wrap up here, the good thing is we're 1 for 1 so far. Season 17, episode 3, we are 1 for 1 so far with the pitch. Please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Guys, take care. Peace.